Okay. Hello, everyone. Mr. No Souls here yet again. And I'm messing around a little bit with different ways of trying to stream and record and not blowing up all my memory and everything else. Um, but I think I'm in a good enough shape that I can afford to um, effectively go and try and uh, run off of my main drive, because normally what I do is I record and I have it on a separate external storage in case anything happens. But it takes a really, really long time to upload from like my external to YouTube, and it's causing a massive blockage and delay. Normally, I schedule it like for a day out or something like that to kind of get around it, but I don't necessarily want to do that. It's just kind of a requirement based upon what I have available. So instead of continuing with that, I'm going to see if I can try this and it will work better, hopefully. I hope. Man, look at that. Floaty tires. And trees. Yeah, floaty tires and trees. Poppies, looks like. Oh, someone's definitely a fan of Bloodborne and Neo. That another one, or is that a new enemy? That is a new enemy. So there's only 5 variants. Interesting. Oh, the walkers. So there might be other types. Okay. What on earth was that? That was something. Follow the serpent to begin your assumption. The way will yield to the token of the serpent. Okay. That must be the serpent over there. Oh! That must be the Weeping Knight. Ellie, stop trying to climb the wall. Mine entrance to the northwest, like everyone else. Okay, what do you guys even do? Okay. So mostly they just do wide sweeping attacks, it looks like. Doesn't seem particularly powerful, but I bet if they were in a group, they would be annoying. Okay. Some obelisk here. Northwest. Okay. Northwest. Literally over... Oh. Why? I mean, I could have literally just walked around and figured it out. You know, I think I will kill that just because...
Hey! Over here.
Oh, they're alive!
Are you? With the reinforcements? Wait. Had them on the run. They fled. Northeast. Over the hill. Go!
Northeast.
They fled.
What the... On this site, in the year 404, the unfound year, the United Reformist forces stood victorious over the Holy Army of the Pullum. Outnumbered and outmatched, they battled for 3 grueling days. On the last day, those blood-stained hills bore witness to the formation of a new faith. For in their victory, the Sabian faithful seized legitimacy at long last. This monument stands in honor of those brave souls who stood up to tyranny and oppression to forge their own path. Jesus. That's... Okay, wow. Okay. Interesting finishers. Oh! That goes to the other guy, so when I go to upgrade this thing, I should make sure to bring it to him. Of course, I'm assuming that that is one of their sheet musics. I can't keep them straight, Sabinian or Palomists. So I run along. These? No, it doesn't look like that's UN or anything. Oh, search for line. Surge step. Interesting. What was his drone? Got to come over here. Oh, interesting.
Come to finish me off. You cowards. Who are you? I'd sooner die before I tell you anything. Wait. Wait. Your necklace. Show it to me. Impossible. It's you. Please tell me you're not one of them.
No. I just stole their gear.
It's clever. Oh, there's so much to say.
Dad?
The curtain falls on me, my son. My boy, stolen from me. I am a vigil, sworn to protect Adia. We failed to stop the calamity, but hope stands before me. Take this. It's called the Keystone of Grief. Promise me. You must continue what we've begun to uncover. Find the journalist. Find Agatha. When you do, use the passcode. Pentos. They won't trust you. Especially dressed like that. I saw them escape into the rocky ridges. To the southwest. Towards the old windmill. I'm sorry. My burden is now yours to carry. Promise me, we'll stop the calamity.
I will. Is Agatha my mother?
Your mother is dead.
Oh, that sucks. So the guy came all the way here to find his parents.
I read your psyche val. The military officially diagnosed you as being a high-functioning sociopath. I see why you were so successful. Out of curiosity, what's it like to barely feel anything?
Practical. I never second guess. I have no regrets, no fear, no animosity.
Even towards me?
Even you.
Give it time. I tend to bring out the worst in people. So, you help me understand something? Your father dies in front of you. Your mother is dead. Why pursue this?
I stared into my father's eyes and saw a man with something I never had.
And what was that?
An undying purpose. I stood in the home I was born in, and it only seemed to fill me with more emptiness. No memories, no feelings. Nothing had changed. In that moment, I felt a connection
To him?
to Hadia.
Interesting. So, where did you go from there?
Of course, you're assuming that that is true. The music is really weird. Oh! Antenna. High blood pressure. Well, that's not what I need for the other guy. Why is my hood down? I want my hood to stay up. Gonna be real, I don't really like seeing his face. Oh, I see. Got it. So it swaps the styling, but there we go. That fixes it. Oh! Interesting. That must have been the effect that I was looking at with the other glyph. Like, depreciates his... Oh! Interesting, interesting. It messes with multiple things simultaneously. That could be quite powerful. This is a very roomy cave. Nice. Go even higher. You know, who wants to bet that that goes to the windmill? Did I really? Oh, Jesus. That was extremely sloppy of me, rat. Maybe this leads up and out? Only one way to find out. Yeah, it looks like it. And it doesn't seem like that would work, and I don't see why that would work. Yeah, okay, I figured as much. Which means somewhere... Dance, O lost ones, dance in wild revelry until the earth quakes and our two-headed father wakes. You have arrived and now you must climb. Interesting. Wonder if they're alluding that the demons come from here. That's the way I cleared. This should take me back towards the entrance. There we go. Let's see here. Let's just throw that on. Don't think they made it. I think they're dead now. And so here's the first thought of blood was spun, fate set its loom of madness in motion. Fascinating. Interesting place to hear a woodpecker. Woodpeckers tend to prefer a little bit more density in the vegetation. Not that they wouldn't be here, but... Another time loop guardian taken out. Oh, a liquid one. I won't lie, it's really cool to have the finishers and everything, but I don't think they're really needed in this. And I think the way they went about them is kind of difficult for this type of game to really work with, because like you see the clipping and everything. It's not the best idea. Whew. I think I've cleared everything I'm immediately able to at this point. What? There must be two of them. Oh, sloppy. Oh. Oh, another Olympic polearm. That's great. And a flower medallion. Okay, that's nice. I'll be able to actually put this to be a good AoE one. I'll probably have one for ecstasy, and then I can make one for grief, maybe? Grief or sorrow? Yeah. Ooh. Oh! Sloppy on my part. Very sloppy on my part. Something snake. Bunch of refugees, it looked like.
Albin and I fled from Jova when we heard the Asterian army was approaching. We left everything behind, even our poor dog. Albin is really beside himself about it. We just couldn't risk bringing him along, noisy as he is. Albin and I fled. Albin is.
My poor Max. I pray to Sethris that those Sabinian cretins haven't found him. I should have just set him free. My poor... I pray.
I don't know if it's the stress, the hunger. I need the medication in my suitcase, and I have no idea where it is. What else could possibly go wrong in this hellhole? I'm so tired. You found my medication? What a relief. I was starting to make peace with Sethris. You've saved my life. Thank you. I can't even fathom what would have become of my poor baby if something happened to me. I just need to rest for a little bit.
You found Mrs. Cross's medication? I hope she'll start feeling better soon. I can't wait to tell Mr. Atticus. He was so worried about her.
So I'm more worried about the dog than her.
My poor Max. I pray.
Oh, maybe that isn't.
Albin and I fled from Joe. Albin is really.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let's swap over to this. Okay. It's never great when you run into... Okay. There's just random stuff stashed out here. It's gotta be another way then. This way is blocked, which means you'd have to go entirely around from the other side. Maybe? Go up and over. Nah, it doesn't look like it. It's weird, like you'd expect to just be able to sprint whenever you want, but it really just doesn't let you. Yeah, I don't think there is a way... yeah, doesn't look like there's any way over there, but interestingly enough, seems like there's a break in the snake. Don't think there's anything in that watchtower, but I'll poke my head over there just in case. Oh, okay. So this was where I found Dad, and he fought those guys and died fighting those guys, and Oh. ON convoy.
Unidentified insurgents. Repeat, this is ON Convoy Alpha 2. We are carrying refugees from Golmore and Skell. Heading north through Vissa Hills, nearly 30 clicks from refugee camp Romeo. Repeat, we are under attack. Requesting immediate evac.
Okay, I gotta come down, around, and back up again. It's kind of a weird way they've designed everything to like swing. Because it's like the axes are good, but honestly the spear just swings like a fast axe with more reach. So, I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah, I already cleared this way, which means I have to go this way. Oh, that must be the journalist.
Journalist. Article 79 of the Geneva Convention formally states that journalists are protected under international humanitarian law.
Who are you?
I'm Tanya Elva. I'm an independent investigative journalist covering the Civil War.
Vitalis told me the passcode is Pentos. What's your connection to him?
Oh, so we're on the same team then. Vitalis is the source of my story. We met for the first time at the Weeping Knight statue. I don't know much about him. He was taking me to the Vigil headquarters when we got ambushed. It's somewhere in these rocky ridges.
Are you the journalist mentioned in this note?
Yes, I am. In my defense, you are dressed like the enemy. I was just covering my arse.
What do you know about their headquarters?
They call it the Watcher's Nest. To get there, Vitalis said we must follow the path with all the tombstones and obelisks just west of here. Vitalis described the entrance as a doorway etched into solid rock. He mentioned a windmill above it on the cliff. You need 2 keys
Above
to
it.
open the door. Vitalis gave me one during the ambush. Please, take it. Find Agatha. She has the other one.
Interesting.
Where's Agatha?
We escaped the ambush together and headed into the rocky ridges. The enemy was following us. Agatha and I split up in the path with all the mining carts, and she made sure they followed her. Head back to where the path splits. I went left, and Agatha went right. That was the last time I saw her. I hope she's all right. I won't be joining you. My old injuries are acting up. I will only slow you down. I can see your APC from here. I'll head there and wait for you.
How does she know that I have an APC? And of all the people, why can't I ask her about her opinion of the war? Like, She's the one that I would actually be interested in hearing of. Like, everyone else is like a local and have like politics and stuff, but an outsider, what's their thought? Oh shit. That might lead around to the other side. That looks like a pain in the butt. Okay, minor key. Pack rat. El Rato. Noted. I'll have to remember if I ever find a key with a mechanic symbol on it. Oh, actually, hold up. Got him. Don't tell me I accidentally found a... Interesting. Interesting. So there are multiple routes once you get the... So this must be a shortcut to get to places that you want to go to talk to people or something. Didn't have that on my bingo cards. You know, I was always worried about this drone having like batteries or something, but honestly, it seems pretty durable. Oh. That was easy. Oh, is this the guy I'm looking for?
Any trouble?
Who are you?
The name's Atticus.
Oh!
I escaped the Medini prison camp when the demons attacked. I should have died there. Looks like Setharus had other plans for me. I joined up with some refugees. We have a camp close by. The path to reach it is behind the giant stone serpent. Head north from here. You should find it. These people need me. They're in bad shape. I'm out here scrounging for supplies. Have you seen the destroyed ON vehicles on the road? They're northeast of the Weeping Knight statue. There's a truck that's still in good shape. If only I could find the keys and get it started, I could take these people to my father's farm in Sinedra.
I think I met your father. He's Ernest Cadell, right?
Yes, he's my father. I'm glad to know he's alive and well. This makes me want to get back home even more.
Did you see a strange door somewhere around here?
I saw a large door carved into the rock. Head back on this path and turn left. Continue on the path, and the door will be on your right. Careful, though. There's a huge demon lurking in front. When I saw it, I turned back real quick. It doesn't look like it, but Hadia was beautiful and peaceful. It changed so quickly. I first noticed it on campus at Los Angeles University. History lessons were modified to suit new narratives. The line drawn in the sand by facts was fading under the waves of Sabinian nationalism. New campus groups and fraternities were formed and engaged in intimidation campaigns against Palamist students. Some of us stood firm, but most ended up leaving. It was so hard for me. My parents had spent their hard-earned money to send me to university. I was the only one in the family who had been given this chance. Deep down, I always believed that it would stop, that people would eventually come to their senses. Then I noticed that this was happening all over the country. By the time my hope had faded, civil war erupted. When the war erupted, I was still in Los Angeles, in the heart of the Lion's Den. I gathered what supplies I had and left for the Astarian-Umbrahan border. I needed to get home, to get to my family. What usually took a few hours on a road trip was turning into a logistical nightmare. Couldn't drive, take the bus, or train. Sabinian soldiers were patrolling back roads, streets, stations, you name it. On the way, I did things. Things I'm not proud of. I stole from people who were more desperate than I was. I refused to help others in need. I truly failed as a Palamist. After months of hiding, looting, stealing, and running, I finally arrived on the outskirts of the Umbrahan border. I sought refuge in a barn. I was exhausted and hungry. The farmer woke me. I was initially terrified, but he was holding a plate of food. He handed it to me and I devoured it. He said he would return with more. He turned out to be a Sabinian farmer, feeding me to buy time until the soldiers showed up. It worked like a charm. That was the last square meal I had. After that, prison scraps if I was lucky. Did you know that the peacekeepers had an outpost in Medini? They stood by and watched Sabinian soldiers rape and murder Palamists in droves. I'll tell you what they did care about. Their medical supplies and food. That's it. If they claim they never saw the Medini prison camp just outside of town, they could sure smell it. I guarantee you that. The stench of death filled the air for kilometers. They had the numbers and equipment to stop what was happening. They just stood there and watched. Let's just say, I don't hold them in high regard. Let me tell you about Sabinians. The guards at the Medini prison camp would sometimes open the camp gates to Sabinian civilians. They would enter the gates of hell to spend the night beating, killing, raping, or any other twisted pleasure they could imagine. These Sabinian civilians wanted to settle old scores. Do you know what their grievances were? A wealthy Palamist who would refuse to give them a job. A farmer who wouldn't lend his tools. A man who had stolen a girlfriend. Petty disputes were settled with crimes against humanity. That's who you're dealing with. I despise them with every fiber of my being. They are my brothers and sisters. Our faith and tragedy bind us. We will overcome this. We must. Now, more than ever. May we all stand in our Lord's gaze. They are not our Lord's doing. He would never unleash such demons upon us, no matter how much we've sinned. This disaster is the work of TR, the great two-headed serpent. You want proof? If they were from Setharus, they would have only attacked the guards back in Medini. Once the strange anomalies appeared, creatures materialized everywhere out of thin air. It was surreal. The Kata describes a place called the Himalara Fields. TR made the Great Curse, and his demons dwell in that place. I believe those anomalies are doorways between our worlds.
I seem to understand pretty well that, you know, they're doing some pretty terrible things. Both sides are saying, like, they're both terrible. Whoa! What on... What on earth? It had both of them in there. Don't think that... Yeah, okay. Yeah, there we go. That's right. Very Resident Evil. It's weird because, like, sometimes the way they speak, I have to wonder if, like, one of the writers was, like, American or, like, from somewhere else. Because it's good writing, but it's very different than how most people would write some of the stuff. Got it. Oh. Doesn't look like she made it. Oh, that's... Oh. Interesting.
Did you find...
I got the key. Agatha didn't make it.
Ah, fucking hell. How did she... Never mind. I don't want to know. When we split up, I knew something terrible was going to happen. Finding the Watcher's Nest is the only move left. Perhaps there are some vigils left that could help us.
the staff in the book, or maybe it's a weapon in a book. Vigil members, we must open Pentos' coffin today. No more delays. It's directly beneath this floor. Just go through the hole in the wall. The coffin's mechanisms appear to be locked by this riddle. Through his name, his title, the symbol of his order, the date of inception of his order, shall the path be revealed. We solved it, and we proceed to our next phase. Let's finish this. Vitalis. Okay, so I need his name, Pentos, his title, his symbol, date of inception of the order. Well, I think I'm going to save this puzzle for tomorrow. Anyways, thank you very much everyone for watching. This is Mr. No Souls signing off. Adios.